Now let's look at the next problem. The plot of binding energy per nucleon. Okay, binding energy per nucleon EB against the nuclear mass m is given here. Okay, A, B, C, D, E and F, they correspond to different nuclei. Now F is heaviest and A is lightest. Now consider four reactions. Okay, we are given four reactions where E is given as the energy which is released in the process. Now in which reaction is E positive? When we say E is positive, that means energy is released in the reaction, and that would happen only when the outcome of the reaction is such that it is more stable. Okay, so the energy, binding energy per nucleon has to be more, it has to be more stable, and when it is more stable, because of the mass defect, it releases certain amount of energy. Okay, now among the four options we have to find out in which case energy would be released. Okay, now let us look at the first option. A and B, they combine to form C. Now here in the C you can see that it has got a higher mass. At the same time, the binding energy per nucleon for the nuclei of C is more. That means this reaction is a stable one. Okay, that means A and B, they are fusing, or there is a fusion reaction of A and B which forms C, and energy would be released because C is more stable. Okay, now if we look at reaction B, in this case you have a C which disintegrates into A and B, and A and B, they have lesser binding energy in their nuclei, so their nuclei are unstable, so energy is required for this kind of reaction. Okay, so in this energy is required and energy is not released, so this cannot be correct option. Now let us look at the third option, D plus E giving F. Now you see here F has lesser binding energy per nucleon, and if there is a fission, then the binding energy of the nuclei that is formed should be more, but here in this case binding energy is very less, so for this kind of reaction also energy is required and it's not released, so this option is incorrect. Now let us look at the option 4, F disintegrating into D and E. Now this is a fission reaction wherein F having lesser binding energy per nucleon forming D and E which has got more binding energy per nucleon, so the resultants are more stable, therefore energy would be released. So in this question option A and option D, they are correct. Okay, that means first and fourth is are the reactions in which energy is released, so the correct option is option A, 1 and 4.